met a Digitize pal. It's Aileen Wallace. Aileen, we were chatting a minute ago about school AI, and you were talking to me about chatbots, and I thought we need to actually capture this. Tell us about that and what you've done in your classroom with school AI.
So chatbots, a lot of people they stick straight away, ChatGPT, you can't put kids on it, obviously for security reasons.
Yeah.
What I'm loving about school AI is I can create my own personal one.
Yeah.
That I can tell it, here's the resources for the lesson. I want you to be friendly with them. Or if it's a senior class, okay, let's be more serious, so you can set the style. You put the students on it and they can work away. And it means you've suddenly got an independent tutor for every single child in your classroom. Now, some of them won't use it. That's absolutely fine. But for some of them that maybe don't want to put their hand up because they're stuck, they can ask a chatbot, they build a little confidence, and the next thing you know, they're taking part in the lessons. So one of the best ways I saw it using, I set it up with his first year class.
Yeah.
And one of the boys then prompted it to act as a game. And I'll be honest, my teacher instinct at first went, no, that's not my task, that's what we're doing back. And then I watched him and he was doing the task I set, but as a choose your own adventure thing.
Oh my goodness.
And then his pals worked out what he did. So he went around the classroom and they trained each other how to re-prompt the chatbot to make their own adventure.
That's brilliant.
They were still doing my lesson, but they'd taken control of it, they'd taken ownership of it, and it just blew my mind. It was amazing to watch the kids.
So one thing that really strikes me is how big the Canva education stand is here at Bett. It is massive. Affinity featuring in there as well, of course, now. Well, look how big the Canva stand is. It is absolutely massive. Let me see if I can get someone from Canva to speak to us. Well, it is a huge stand. Just got an interesting question on the Kahoot stand just now. What percentage of features are using AI to create or update lesson plans? Let's see what people think. Only 29%. That's quite surprising, isn't it? So 29% of teachers are using AI. So there's a big opportunity. These are more teachers. I am here with Fran, who is community manager for Spain
Exactly.
for Canva.
Exactly.
So, Fran, I'm here just to share what's new, what's fresh with Canva.
Come with me. This is magic activity. As I said, the only thing that you need is a prompt, where the first part is something related with a student will be able to. The second part is a learning specific verb, like investigate, research, explore, compare. You can use all of them. And last but not least, the specific topic.
So Canva's recently acquired Affinity, so professional quality design tools. Big message coming there that Canva is a product for everyone. Right, I'm at an exciting stand. I'm at Book Creator and Cami, and I'm with Andrew Campbell, who's an old friend of Digitize, and he's going to tell us all about what he's doing.
Good to see you, Rams. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me on. So yeah, a very exciting year for us here in Bett. So first year as Cami and Book Creators, so you can spin around with the crowd to see. So
It's like coming together of two big ed tech fortunes.
it is, and it's been so lovely for us this year because Cami's really grown in presence here in the UK. It's massive in America, and it's really starting to grow here in the UK as well, and always developing. But the love we've had this year to stand for Book Creator is off the charts. Everybody's going saying, "Oh, it's Book Creator," and you're Cami, and you're together now. So it's been.
So see that integration and that coming together. What has it meant for the product?
For the products, we're still sort of really putting that together, how they work together. A lot of the developments coming into that as well as how we bring those together. But as a kind of an ecosystem of it, it's like Cami's there. We've got your learning. Teachers are sharing resources with their students, and they're using Cami to help them with their learning and completing the workflow for teachers of that event, like those documents that they're shared.
Okay, so I'm with Rennie from Lego Education, and how can schools and educators get involved with Lego Education? What sort of things can you do?
So we just announced our computer science and AI. So that's a domain that we can help you guys with. We also have our offering here that I'm responsible for is our science sets.
Cool.
So we have from 5 plus, 8 plus, and 11 plus. We have the sets with 40 lessons in each. So that's kind of what we are bringing to the table is a playful way to learn things that are actually very tight curriculum stuff.
So is this like a kit schools can buy, yeah?
This is exactly a kit. So here, what you see here is our 11 plus set, so it's the oldest kits. And this box is shared between 4 students. So as I mentioned before, like collaboration is baked in. Each student has a minifigure that represents a role.
Cool.
And then when they're done building the instructed part, they actually have the second half of the lesson where they can open-endedly create exactly what they have in their mind, express their knowledge, but also their passions.
Wow.
And each set here has 40 lessons and it's shared by 4 students, so it's a bit more accessible.
Yeah.
It's easier to carry around in the school. Try to really make sure.
I managed to find someone from Padlet. I found Owen Myers is going to speak to us. He's just going to give us a little chat about what's new in Padlet. Nice to meet you, Owen.
Thank you so much for having us, Pam. Yeah, so Padlet, we're super excited to announce a couple of new features. What's new and exciting within Padlet specifically is Padlet Teacher TA. It's called Padlet Teacher's Assistant.
Okay.
And so it's really built around these interactive activities.
Brilliant.
And so our artificial intelligence engine uses a very simple sort of prompting method. We just start with the grade level in the year, the topic and learning objective, any additional context.
Yeah.
If you've got worksheets or other files that you like to throw in, you can certainly do that here, and it'll sort of adapt that to make it an interactive learning activity. Same thing with Google Drive and YouTube. And I'll show you a couple of examples that have already been made in our community tab. And just as a shameless plug, this is free and unlimited until June of this year. So get your kicks in.
I love it.
And so, yeah, this is what it looks like when it's all done. So yeah, just a great interactive activity for those kids. You can let them play here. Amazing. And this is what your student will see. You'll be able to play here and submit. And then at the very end, they'll see an amazing little leaderboard.
The leaderboard.
Yes, there's a leaderboard. We know the students love to compete, so.
I found a friend of the podcast. I found Patrick. I saw him earlier on the Google stand doing a bit of a presentation, but he's here now. He's going to talk to us on the podcast. So let's see what Patrick's got to say.
Some kind of a system this year. So Wednesday I ran around like a headless chicken trying to see everything. So if you haven't been to Bett before, it can be quite overwhelming because there's so many shiny objects. So I did that yesterday and I was really tired last night. So today I'm a bit more measured. I'm just going to some talks.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good advice. What would you give? What's the must-see things, do you think, this year, Patrick? What should I go and see?
The must see, I actually spent quite a bit of time at the STEM things yesterday as well, because just kind of to something, I have an area of interest as well.
Yeah.
And then there's so many great stands, obviously, those 2 letters, AI are prominent.
Everywhere, everywhere. Like, everywhere.
And even tools like Hadlers and Net Puzzle tools that you wouldn't necessarily associate with AI first and foremost. They're coming with their AI offerings. as well.
Everyone's integrating it, aren't they? It's just everywhere. Yeah, phenomenal. One of the things I'm doing here at Bett is just trying to capture a little bits of this, because so many Scottish teachers and schools never get to come
We
here
don't get to do this.
and never get to see it. So
You're lucky. I mean, I'm lucky I get the time out,
yeah,
but you're still having to pay for it out of your own pocket.
yeah, are you? Right.
So it's a lot of money, it's a lot of time, and if schools don't know about this and people don't understand what they can learn. So I just come down from the Google Tech Lab. So they were showing us how you could use Notebook with students, and you're sitting there going, I want to do this.
I know.
It's such a shame that more people don't get to come down.
Yeah. But what's your big Bett takeaway from this year? What's the big message? I mean, it's surely AI.
AI is the big message.
It's everywhere.
But what's coming over to me is that companies that are listening to teachers
Yeah.
and are finding out. So I was just talking to the guy in Lego,
Yeah.
and I was asking, how long is this lesson meant to last? He went, about 40 minutes, because we know you've got to get them in the room, you've got to get them settled.
Yeah.
So it's not the AI and the tech quiz stuff. It's our companies are talking to teachers.
Yeah.
They're visiting classrooms and going, okay, we can't actually give them a 50-minute thing.
Amazing.
Because a lesson isn't 50 minutes. And the closer we get tech and teaching, I think the better an outcome we're going to get.
Absolutely. Okay, I'll just stop by a Google stand. Try and see the big messages are. So about Gemini, busy stand as always. See if people don't know what Cami is, because some of our audience might not. It's somewhat up for us if you could.
It's a thing there. I would say that you sort of look back, go forward. It started off as a PDF annotator. It's really big during COVID. But it's blown up over the last couple of years. It's become a full learning platform, really. It's not just PDF annotator anymore. Back when we talk about PDFs anymore, it's a learning platform. If you've got resources, if you've got worksheets that you're printing off, you're spending thousands on printing, just pop them into Cami. And the great thing is you've got the workflow with that, but it's the accessibility that we've added into it recently is the key for me, which really harnessing AI tools. That's our dip into AI, and we'll talk about today, but using AI to make documents, make resources so understandable for students and tailoring them. And it's the differentiation that comes with that. So like we imagine a teacher at the minute looking at a class and thinking, I have so many different needs. How do I cater for all of them? Cami allows the students to do the differentiation for themselves. There's like what works for them and help them understand the learning. So, and then where Book Creator could say after that is they've done their learning and we need to give them a way to express that learning and a fun and engaging way to do that. And that for Book Creator allows them to do that. And it's not just about, it is about creative writing, it is about engagement, but it's also about the curriculum as well, and building that, using that engagement to take it as a level further to express what they've learned. Really looking at that UDL side of things, is just giving them options that work for them and that interest them and make them want to do it.
I'm here with John from Ascenti, and we're at the Active Floor stand here at Bett. John, tell us about this product. I love it. It looks amazing. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so Active Floor have multiple products. They have interactive floors and interactive walls. The product is an all-in-one system, so you've got hardware and software, and the whole experience is to get people active, get them learning through games. So there's a big educational benefit to the learning aspect, but more importantly, a new way of trying to engage students and get them moving, collaborating, having fun.
From a Canva point of view, how important do you think creativity will be?
Wow, amazing question. In this case, I think that the best option to do something like this is Canva Code. Because in Canva Code, you can create all the things that you can imagine. That's true that this is very related with the student, but if you can create another type of activity or resources, to be honest, Canva Go your first option.
So see these little people in the background here. Tell me about this game that they're playing.
Yeah, so this game is one of the sports wall games. As you can see, they're using the balls to throw at the wall and try and get the highest score that they can. But it's very much about trying to get them to improve their motor skills, be active whilst they're doing it. So this is a product that can be applied into scenarios where you might use traditional PE.